Alright everybody, hi Dashy, hope you're doing well. Let's get right into this straight away. Right, so here we go. So guys, everything you see in front of you is, hi Sadie, hi, how you doing? How you doing? So everything you see in front of you is what I have for the bingo setup. So the website obviously that you use for it, in case anyone's interested in making their own bingo cards, that's the website you use for it, at the top there. Of the notepad file I've got here. Now, everything in this first section here is things that are, it's basically everything, words and actions combined. Oh. Yeah, let me just shut the fuck up about that. No thank you, Phil. Jesus Christ. So hi everyone, so as you can see, everything in that first big paragraph section is actions and words, and the one below is just words only. Now, because I sometimes in the past have differed between having ones that are just action and words and some are just words, but for the most part we all stick, I think, to this big top paragraph. I just like having a separate paragraph just for the words only, just so it's easy to copy and paste it on and not remove all the action stuff. Everything that's got an asterisk around it is action stuff. So if it just talks about food randomly, you know, that's included. A burp is action, any scat talk in particular, all that nonsense. I see you live already. What? What's going on? I don't understand what's going on with Phil here. This is a live on. Hang on. Okay. That was weird. So it looks like Phil's not got a pre-stream slide when he should have one, and it was just a big empty chair that was getting looked at. If it comes up again, I'll try my best to show it off. That's out random. He is live right now, but it's just his pre-stream art rolling. Guys, everything you see in front of you here, is there anything you want added? Is there anything you want removed? I'll quickly try and go through it best I can again. So we got everyone is saying, that's just him saying that, of course. Random scat talk. It's his loading screen. What, the empty chair is part of his loading screen? Is not just. Okay. Really? Okay. So any scat talk, sound good, Twitter, my wife, Jasper, okay, alright, help, toxic derail, taxes, mature, any food talk, burp, tips, blowing nose, tips and as in him saying tips as a thing, blow a nose, lip smack, members, drinking, support, fuck, family, time, digging an ear, positive content, positive and then content, a leaning ban, him saying day off, him saying crowdfunded, some random YouTuber jealousy, him saying comment, robust, one of those dumb close-ups, him using the soundboard, him saying chill, goal, glasses, hat, him clearing his throat, him saying honest, transparent, thus idiot, vest, him having a random self-brag about something. Gifted memberships would be that. Memberships is already included, I think. Well, members is included. This thing, members and memberships are kind of so closely tied in together. I guess gifted memberships is a good one actually, because obviously it's a recent addition, and yeah, okay, so I think it's definitely good to add that. I clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go. Gifted memberships is added. There we go. And let me just add it down here as well. Cool. So is there anything you want going? Is there anything here you think should not belong in DSP Bingo? So as an Italian, he sometimes likes to use that randomly, but it seems quite rare. Him insulting Connecticut randomly, he had a spell where he did that for a while, and then it doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. Reddit probably won't get said. See, I thought that the other day when we did DSP Bingo, and he said it like 4 or 5 times randomly, so I think it is actually kind of in his head. I'm going to keep Reddit on because I think it is something that's still kind of at the forefront of his mind in terms of him getting flack for anything. Members go, what you want that added? I feel like it'd have goal before. Or if it's there, I'm trying to see. You want to add a members goal. Has he actually got a members goal going though? Oh, it is the 1st of June. He will specifically bring up. In fact, let's check his. Let's minimise this for a second. Wrong thing to minimise. He's got a goal of 575. So he has. That's a new goal. He will talk about that. Okay, just because we're going to add it to the list, doesn't mean we're going to get it. Keep in mind, because it's going to be random at the end of the day. How about goal? How about we just add the word goal? That way, members are already. We already got member anyway, and membership. The word goal can be added to it as well. And that could be 2 for 1 essentially. React video. Yeah, I was thinking that. React specifically. Yeah, would be a good one. Goal React. But is there anything you want gone from this list? Is there anything you think doesn't really belong anymore? Because I've been adding to it quite a bit, but is fun, positive stream. Positive is there. We have positive, I'm sure that is actually right here. We have the word positive right there. It's got a lot to take in, I know. So as I'm saying, if I'm saying honest, transparent, thus, idiot, vest, have self-brag randomly, him saying Italian, him defending himself for some reason, so defence mode is kind of basically him trying to justify one of his dumbass actions, him saying Twitch, then just him in Salt Connecticut, people saying is one of those ones annoying, because you think it's good to say. It seems to me he's kind of been a little bit flexible with what he says lately, so we'll come close to him saying something, but he's changed the way he kind of goes about saying it. Like, what's a good example of this? I'm trying to think of a good example of this, because it's one the other day, it was just so annoying that he wouldn't say it. I can't really think at the top of my head annoyingly. Okay, we're going to include everything, right? So let's fire up the website. Right, we still need to. Right, we'll go full screen for this, I think. And it would help if I have the bloody bingo card to show for it. Give us a second, guys. You can still hear me okay, which is good, but just give me a second to pull up the daft wee website to generate these things. Make your own bingo cards, here we go, and let me just get that up. There we go, you can see now, cool. So there you go, make your own bingo cards. So I'm keep clicking on OBS instead of the browser, I'm so sorry. So DSP, free stream, podcast, bingo. And then we copy and paste everything from a notepad file, which you won't be able to see right now because I'm on a different OBS window, but we'll just copy and paste it all in there. Include the free space, yes. The free space is, as always, going to be snort. It used to be free space as an F3 space, but we actually made it into something else, and they always snorts, so yeah. It sounds good. You wanted to, that was a dash here, right? Aye, sounds good. That was one of the things, to be fair. There's actually a couple of them he's changed. That was one of them. Get rid of the description of free space. It's 5x5 bingo card. We'll generate 1,000 of them. Now, guys, here's a tough thing. Are we going to try and random this up and pick one? Or are we going to be a bit sneaky and just hand pick the one we want? Would you rather have it be random and we could be left with a horrific looking card? Or should we try and tweak the circumstances in our favour and pick one we think is going to absolutely soar in? Using RNG to pick. To be fair, I was. What's a good way of using RNG though in this situation? Before I used like the last word, it was in the list, and I just kind of I was holding the enter button. Okay, how about this? Someone pick a word. someone just pick a random word from what you see on. Hang on, let me go back to this page actually. Hang on. Yeah, that works. Pick a random word or action from the notepad file. Sadie, you pick one. So there you go. So Sadie, it's all on you. You pick the word or action. My mic is cutting a bit. Sorry about that. I'm not too sure why that is. But Sadie, please, if you will, pick a random DSP word or action for us to snort. Snort's a centre space. Snort appears on all 1,000 of the cards. Alright. I'll tell you what then. That's what we'll do, right? Okay. We'll do snort. Okay. Let's go with snort. And would you look? It's actually 1,001 examples, but that's because the other one is up here, and then the other. So Dashy. No, it's actually a good pick because it means we'll go through every single card. But Dashy, I am going to hold the enter button. It's going to go through every single one of these at a rapid pace. When you want to say stop, we will stop on that bingo card. Anytime you're ready, Dashy, say stop, and as soon as I see you say stop, I will let go of the enter button as I'm scrolling through. We are on this one here. Let's go back to full screen. Okay, everybody can see. We made it about halfway down the page almost. This is the one we've got. This one on the left hand side. So let me just so the screens might look a bit different right now. 2 seconds. I'm just saving like a picture of this bingo card. Everybody happy with this bingo card? So we've got goal, drama, members, behind the scenes, and $20 tips. That's if he gets $20 in tips, which could very well happen, yeah. Him saying Italian, him being in defence mode about something, him saying people saying, him blowing his nose, which doesn't happen a lot these days, and him saying bills, him going through the YouTube legacy story, him saying day off, which is pretty much a given. Obviously snorts a free space, him saying variety, and him saying mature. Then you got him saying everyone is saying, him saying react, him digging in his ear, him saying on demand, and then him saying drinking. And finally, got him saying content, pertinent, sound good, Twitter, and him randomly using hateful slurs, which can be quite ambiguous in terms of what do you define as a hateful slur. Him just calling someone an idiot or someone stupid, I guess technically that would be that. So yeah, I'm going to save this bingo card very quickly so I don't lose the damn thing. DSP Bingo. Today's the 010622, and I'll just do 00. Cool stuff. Right, let's go back to oh yeah, I would never encourage that. But I can't do it anyway. I'm banned in this chat. I remember I was just in this chat, just randomly minding my business, just talking to people, and a moderator said, "You look familiar." And I said, "I don't know why that is, but I guess I was a detractor," and he's like, "Okay, banned." So I got banned for no reason, literally, just because I was actually recognised by a mod. So, what are you going to do? I'm saying it for the other viewers. Yeah, I don't know who else is watching, to be fair. I've got no idea what the analytics are like. Let's go back to the stream. Hello, can't wait to get started, Phil says. Is it still music? It's still music. Okay, I'm sorry about that. We need to kind of get this set up properly though, so let's close that. That is not needed anymore. I've got the file saved though, so I won't lose anything for next time. So I need to get set up properly where I'll move that over a wee bit. It's a bit awkward doing this because it's just trying to find Phil's like centre mass. So I want to kind of keep this information in the screen, I think, here in the bottom. We'll drag this up a bit, like that. We'll drag this along over here. I think that will do for that. That's like halfway. Kinda, I guess. Well, hang on, let's go over a wee bit more like that. Okay, hang on, I'll do. So we've got his actual tips as well. So bear with me here. I need to open up Microsoft Paint, nothing but the most up-to-date in Microsoft technology for this masterpiece of a production here. As I said, we're not missing anything anyway. You still dumbass music playing in the background. Okay, Paint. I need to open the file and find the damn thing. Oh, it's this one. Oh, well, that's okay. So let me just get this set up in OBS now very quickly. If you're on Windows 10, I'm on Windows. You can do that automatically, yeah, but it kind of looks a bit funky in OBS. I tried doing the 50-50 kind of split thing before Dash 8, and it messed with the kind of aspect ratio side of things. I've got a wee system in place, so you'll see in a second. It makes sense in a second for you, trust me. Thank you anyway. I appreciate that's the wrong thing. No, hang on, cancel. Oh, I've lost everything now. Hang on. That's a great start. There you go. Let's get Phil back. And then Windows Capture 2 is going to be this, but I will have to finagle it. So I can leave that here. Well, this is the thing, yeah, it's too big. So I'll just mess about with the size of things. That's it, we're not missing anything because it's still a pre-stream. Oh! I gave you a shout out on Shinko Homie. Thank you very much, Yusuf. Give me a second, Yusuf. I will actually respond to that as soon as I'm finished dragging this silly box all over the screen. I just want to make sure everything can be seen. I think that works okay. No, I don't really need the top of this page. We can like minimise that up to like there. Oh, hang on, we don't need the side of this either. We can just drag that ass all the way over there. Oh, undo. Yeah, drag this all the way over. Don't need that shit. There we go. So if we go like that, I think we're good. So fill up here, over here on the right hand side. We've got our bingo card over here. And it all should be good. Okay, let me oh, I made things go weird, hang on. Is that it again? Is that it fixed? Okay, I fixed it, cool. So sorry. Right, okay, that's it all set up now. Everyone happy with how this looks, because when Phil goes live, it should be his ugly mug just sitting front and centre in the middle on the right hand side there. Oh, Smith, super awesome reviews. Thank you, big ups. So James Yusuf de la Vega tipped £5 and 2 pence. I gave you a shout out on Shinko Homie. I would love to see a collab soon. A table of warriors like in the Lord of Rings. I bid you as a ring bearer cause you're Scots. Speaking of which, I fucking love Count Dank. Most Scots know real freedom. Most Scots want real freedom, but again, it's another thing altogether. But that's a completely entirely matter altogether. Count Dunkula, pretty cool. Worth moving you sub across to the right. It's just, I don't know how straightforward a process that would be. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Because it's not, hang on, if I click on that and I click on that. So, let me try. That moves that there. And I've got the image, which I want. No, I want. Let's just try to keep the damn thing centred. I think that's roughly centre. I'll do it. It was a very fiddly process setting up in the first place. But yeah, I think we're okay with that. I think that's quite centre enough. But yeah, me and Shinko talk a whole lot actually, Yusuf. We actually talk to each other every other day, if not every day. Shinko is somebody who I always give first priority to when I'm making one of my dumbass wee songs, because I trust his input in it, Like he's got a good ear for these things. You know what I mean? He's got a good ear for what works, what doesn't work. He knows what bangs. He's good with the music himself. You know what I mean? He makes his own music for the streams. He knows what's good and all that. So me and Shinko are always in good communication anyway, and also it'd be great to do something at some point. We'll see what happens if we can get something done. He's having problems right now with his internet, which is frustrating for him. But who knows? We might be able to get something sorted. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But thank you very much for the contribution. Greatly appreciate it. You're an absolute mad lad yourself, in my opinion, just for that. Yeah. And Danko's mad lads are great, yeah. So, as I said, we're starting. No more procrastinating. We are starting. Kid Flim's intro. Are we all ready? I'll turn up the volume a little bit. Is that good volume level to Phil?
All right. Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome, my friends, to the Pre-Stream Podcast. I'm Darkside Phil, and I'm excited for today. Man, we got so much stuff going on right now, pretty much out of nowhere, because when I left you guys back on Monday, right, we were in the end of a month. That was a pretty dead month for quite a lot of stuff, just being honest here, okay?
Okay, I'll go louder.
And I'm excited now because we're heading into a new month. Today's June 1st, 2022. All right, we've got all kinds of fun new stuff going on, right? We do, absolutely. We got big gaming news to talk about today. This is an exciting week because this week we got a big amount of variety coming up in the kind of content that I'm going to be putting out for you guys.
Content.
We got a new membership goal. I almost said subscriber goal. A new membership goal to talk about today, and it's a 2-tiered goal for the month of June.
I'll just pause it right there. Sadie, I don't know why we keep cutting out. I've not dropped any frames on my stream. I'm not entirely sure why sound issues are happening. I'll give it a listen to. I'll give it a listen to later on and see if I can hear it myself. It could be possible you're hearing it at your end. I'm not entirely sure. But did it start already? I paused it just to kind of say to Sadie, I'm not experienced. OBS is not telling me anything's getting dropped at my end, or whatever, in terms of the quality. Be honest, you have been fine the entire time. The frames are fine, just the audio is messy. I don't know if it's mine. I'm talking about my own stream. I get the OBS telling me. Be honest, you have been fine the time. That is amazing. Get what goes for you. Okay. Content.
Very exciting. Very exciting, my friends. So, who's ready to hear about all of that? Who's ready? Absolutely nobody. All right, fine. Instead, we're going to talk about Chex Mix snacks. I love them. Let me tell you something about Chex Mix. All right? The unique combination of Chex cereal, usually with some kind of a coating or seasoning, but being able to get that in so many varieties. They have the little baguette bread pieces or pretzel pieces. Mwah. Okay, obviously I'm kidding. But anyway, welcome everyone. I hope you all had a good day away, by the way.
We've got two.
Yesterday was my day off.
Day off?
Which we're going to talk about in the Phil's Day Off segment, which I like to call Phil's Day Off.
We've got 3.
And I hope that all of you had a good chance to relax and maybe get caught up on the stuff on DSP Gaming. If you did, great. I hope you enjoyed. I know a lot of people actually left comments on the videos, which I went through and approved. Excuse me. By the way, since we are in June, this is Pride Month, and so I want to give a shout out to that and just reassure everyone and let everyone know that here on YouTube, on DSP Gaming, everyone is welcome. I don't care how you identify yourself. That is your own business, your decision, and you know what? I've always been of the opinion that everyone on this planet has the right to happiness. There's no one who has the right to tell you how to live your life or how to do things or what's right and what's wrong in regards to your own happiness. It's ridiculous. It's bullshit, actually, that people think that they have that ability, that they know better than everyone else. It's some of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life. The older I get, the more open-minded I get in regards to the fact that a lot of people around me when I was younger were very kind of obstinate about stuff, and I realize now how dumb that was, all right? So, everyone is welcome to the streams. Everyone is welcome to the videos, and it will always be like that, all right? I don't put up with any baloney in my stream chat or my video comments, that's for sure. Okay. Now, my friends, and here's, look at this right here. We actually have an insulting person who just got banned. I told you, I knew it would happen. The second I mentioned it, here come the idiots, right? Well, get out. Okay, we got so much to talk about today. We really do. We got an exciting week coming up. Obviously, the Phil's Day Off segment people like to hear. Oh, we got game news. We actually have big game news this morning about Sonic Frontiers and the new Pokemon game. It's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, right? So we have many things to discuss. Where do you start? Oh yeah, at the beginning. Why not? Why don't we just go into a little segment I like to call Phil's Day Off. That way we can get that out of the way and we can start talking about the schedule for the week and all the new fun upcoming stuff, because man, this is a really cool week, okay? All right, so yesterday was my day off from streaming, but as I was actually kind of telling you guys all week, this was not going to be a relaxing day off for me in any way, shape, or form. I had so much to do yesterday in a very short period of time. And just to extrapolate upon that, it ended up being incredibly frustrating. The first half of my day, I guess I should elaborate here. Although, just so everyone knows, sadly, you guys know the state of the internet. You know the state of the stalkers and shit all over me and my family. I can't just tell you guys details. All I could do is kind of talk in generalities. So I hope you're okay with that. So, yesterday, first of all, unlike usual, we actually had an appointment that we had to get to pretty early on, which usually doesn't happen. Usually if we have appointments on our day off, it's like in the afternoon, but we had one in the morning. So, knowing that, we basically had to completely shift our schedule around from how I usually do things. Usually on my day off, first thing I do in the morning is I get up and I'll usually like pump a coffee, but then I'm out the door and to go grocery shopping. And I grocery shop while my wife gets ready for our day off. And then we go out together after I'm done with the groceries. That way it's out of the way. Well, in this case, we had a really early appointment, so there was no time to go grocery shopping first. So basically we were like, okay, get ready, out the door right away. Excuse me. Went to our first of 2 appointments for the day.
I'm going to pause it right there because I'm kind of curious. What do we think this appointment's about? It's kind of strange how he's randomly got an appointment, 1 of 2. And if I feel getting early for him is basically before noon, let's be honest. But yeah, it's one of those things. Obviously, some people are going to think, oh, it's a divorce arc, it's a divorce. Nah, I don't think it's anything like that, because the fact is they were kind of happily going to it together. It could feasibly be relationship counselling if Kat's not happy. What I think it might actually be, though, and this is going to be a strange thing for me to say out loud, what if Kat is pregnant? It's a bizarre notion. But imagine that. I'm going to keep playing now and let that sink in for you.
I told you how busy it was going to be. Got that done. Then we basically did our usual errands, like we did some pet supply shopping. I'm trying to remember the exact order of events.
I mean, think about how to explain it's like real hunger for like money lately. So I'm just saying, imagine how to explain this. That's exactly Hefty Toast was in reading the same thing. Well, he was on the same wavelength as me. Has increased the hunger for money. Glad I got to catch a stream. No worries. I'll play it again for you, but I just wanted to share my thoughts. Not from him, maybe from Tyrone. That's a good point. I was thinking it might be his just because he, gave Kat a hug a few weeks ago.
Of what we did. After that, we went and did grocery shopping. And again, every single week now when we go grocery shopping, we look at the bill and we're like, we didn't get anything over the top extravagant. We're not buying lobster and crab. You know what I'm saying? We're not buying high-end Angus beef. We're actually buying all the cheapest store brand ingredients for our recipes and things that we do. And the bill is still ridiculous every week when we go grocery shopping. Like, damn, man. This is, everyone in this country must be really feeling the pinch of this bad inflation. Because it's getting worse and worse every week. It ain't getting better. It's actually getting worse and worse. There's some things I notice every week. I look, I'm like, did that go up a quarter? Did that go up 50 cents from last week? Yeah. In fact, one of the things that is always has been kind of over the top expensive, but I need to do for my own health, I have to drink cherry juice, tart cherry juice, every day. Why? Because I have a uric acid level condition in my blood. It's called gout, okay? And what happens is if I eat too much of the wrong things, like red meat, shellfish, really fatty foods, or if I drink too much, meaning alcohol, I can get a giant flare-up that causes my entire foot or joints to swell up and fill with uric acid crystals that are incredibly painful. It feels like someone is stabbing me repeatedly. All right, now the good news is I've had this under control for many years, mostly because I changed my diet and because of things like I drink tart cherry juice every day. So tart cherry juice is not cheap, okay? It used to be around $3 for a container of it. That's about 2 big glasses. So each container would last about 2 days because I have 1 big glass at dinner. And that tart cherry juice, why I drink it? It actually keeps your uric acid levels down and it stops inflammation. So it's a double kind of medicinal thing. Okay? Excuse me. So it used to be $3 a container. It's like $1.50 a day. Now, I'm not kidding you. For the cheapest one, it's $5 a container. In 1 year, it increased by over 50% cost, right? Now, on top of that, a lot of the times I'm noticing the stores don't have everything in stock like they're supposed to. So there may be a week when they don't have it. I have to buy a ridiculously expensive, like, premium brand of it, which I'm not kidding. Wait till you hear this. The premium brand of this can cost $9 a fucking bottle. It's been so bad that there's actually been some weeks where I've actually skipped drinking it. And there was one time last year, for an entire week when the prices were going up, I said, I'm going to try not drinking it. That was the worst decision I ever made because I got a flare-up. And it was an excruciatingly bad flare-up. It was in direct relation to me not having this cherry juice in my system. And since then, I was like, I just don't care how much it costs. I have to get it, no matter what. So it sucks because, number one, by the way, I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. It's like taking my medicine for the day every day at dinner. But it's just something I have to do to stop a medical condition that I have. It's one of the ways that I alleviate it. So, that being said, yeah, we're feeling it just like everybody else. Everyone is feeling it. Every time you go shopping, it's like, why is the bill so expensive? Why is it, way more than it was, a year and a half ago? Pre-COVID, oh my God. Pre-COVID, I'm not exaggerating. The cost of us going grocery shopping from pre-COVID to now is probably about 60 to 70% more expensive. And that's us buying the same exact products or cheaper. We went to store brands over the more expensive brands to save money, and with still that much more of an increase. So to all of you out there, I'm feeling it just like you, and I wish you the best, and I hope that everyone's making do. It's bad out there right now, okay? By the way, I have a small political comment to make here, and then I swear to you I'll move on. So, right now, currently in the United States of America, we are facing record high inflation. Everyone's feeling the pinch. We have major issues with mass shootings all over this country. Gun control is being demanded right now. Not asked for nicely, demanded by a large part of our populace here. We want something to change to stop these mass shootings.
So inflation's happening, yet he's still asking for the same amount of money.
He was meeting with BTS, the K-pop band. under the guise, oh, well, they're
Why
going to
did
talk
DSP
to us
never
about
speak out about
important
Trump?
Asian relation issues.
Trump done a lot of dumbass things as well, and yet Phil bit his
I think of
tongue.
an authority on Asian issues. I'm not kidding you. This is true. You can look it up. This is what President Biden was doing yesterday. By the way, it's not like the other side of the political aisle's any better. Multiple times, President Trump, when he was president, decided to meet with Kanye West and other people. It's a joke. It's a three-ring fucking circus. Our government
But I didn't say anything at the time.
Hideous joke.
It bit his
So here
tongue.
we all are, the normal people.
You're not
Right?
normal, Phil. You're not
We're
normal.
the ones who have to face giant inflated prices. We can't get good health care. We're getting shot up by fucking mass
Well,
shootings.
despite all the
and we're
inflation, you're still
demanding our
demanding at least
government
$50 a
take
stream,
action,
and
this is
even
what
then
our
it's not
government
enough.
does. So I wonder why nothing happens. Anyway, that was my one political comment for the day.
I'm going to stop
Just had to
talking.
get it off my chest.
I don't have my
Okay.
binglings. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop talking.
Now we can move on. All right? Let's move on and talk about the rest of my day off. So, we went grocery shopping. After that, I'm trying to remember, again, the order of events. So, that's right. So, we had another appointment after that. Now, this is one, it is such a rigmarole. All right? And again, I don't want to talk too much specifically about anything because sadly people will fucking try to get personal information and or basically just say insulting stuff about me. But essentially, did you ever have one of those situations where you thought something was going to go very smoothly, and by all accounts, it should have gone very smoothly, and you listened to what everyone around you told you to do to make something go very smoothly, and then when you actually go to do it, it couldn't be further away from how you expected it to go. So we're in a situation where we had to go to a certain place at a certain time. We go there. Oh, this is the wrong place. You're supposed to go down the street. We go down the street. No, this is the wrong place. I don't know why they told you to come here. You got to go back. So we go back and they say, no, we insist that's where you got to go. Oh, wait, we actually told you the wrong thing. You were supposed to go to this other place. Like, what? So we go to this other place. Can't find it. Where is it? Finally find it. Go inside. Oh, you're in the right place. Great news. But bad news is you have to wait an hour. So something that we thought on our day off, our one day off a week, was going to maybe take 15 minutes. No exaggeration, took about 3 hours of our day. Now, the good news is by the end of the 3 hours, all right, at least it got taken care of. Let's put it that way. But man, the hoops we had to jump through, and we were driving in circles. You know, I was like, what the frick, man? Yeah, this is supposed to be our day off. You would think, oh, someone works 6 days a week full time. Their day off is a nice, relaxing day when they get to have time with their family and friends, when they get to do fun, meaningful things. It's like, this is our day. Now, by the way, so we didn't finish with all that shit I'm telling you of, okay? We didn't finish with all of that until almost 6 p.m., right? And we got up early for our first appointment. So finally, we come home, and we're hungry as shit now. We're like, we gotta, let's order some food. We didn't even get to eat out. Remember we told you we were gonna eat out at a Mexican restaurant? Like, that was our plan. We were so tired, we were like, fuck this, let's just go home, and we'll just order food because we're so tired and exhausted from a stressful day. So we ended up just coming home and ordering food. The good news is we did order Mexican food like we had wanted. I believe, what did Kat get? Oh, she got tacos al pastor. For those who don't know, the al pastor preparation of pork is when they take the pork and they heavily marinate it and slow cook it. Now, traditional al pastor, isn't it? I believe they put it on that giant rotating, would you even call that? The spike or whatever? I think what they take the layers of pork and they wrap it around and then they marinate and slow cook. They're basting it all day and then they cut it off. Now, I don't know if they actually do that at Mexican restaurants today. Probably not. They probably just marinate pork in another way. But yeah, so she had the tacos al pastor, and she was like, oh my God, they're so amazingly good. I got shrimp enchiladas. Yeah, which I never had before. I've had enchiladas with like chicken, stuff like that. I never had it with shrimp. It's a little different. When they do them with shrimp, what they do is they put, instead of the red sauce, they put an a la crema sauce, which is like a white, creamy, cheesy sauce. And it was pretty good with the shrimp. I was thinking maybe the red sauce, the Mexican red sauce, wouldn't go that well with shrimp, but they put the other sauce on, and it was actually really, really good. So,
He's broke, of course.
we had a nice meal, which was nice. It was a really good meal. We were very pleased with how the meal was. And then, basically for the rest of the night, we just kind of relaxed. Nope. Nope, that didn't happen. We had to prepare for heat. And what I mean by that is, yesterday actually was a pretty warm day here in Washington State. And it's funny because we were preparing for heat for like the week, because all week long, the forecast here in Washington State was that it was supposed to be either in the mid to high 70s or the low 80s degrees Fahrenheit, that is, by the way, which is warm for here. Usually we don't have warmth that much here in Washington State. And when that happens, the homes out here were built to retain heat. So if it's 80 degrees outside, it's probably about 95 degrees inside, okay? So we wanted to make sure that we were ready for that. Last year, during the summertime, we had insanely record high heat here in Washington State. It was 111 degrees one day, which is the highest it's ever been recorded. And they're basically saying, hey, it's global warming. We might not get heat like that again right away, but expect higher temperatures than we ever had before. It's just going to keep happening. So this year, we prepared. Earlier in the year, we already got another air conditioner. So now I have an air conditioner here. I have an air conditioner in the room across the hallway, and now we have an air conditioner for the bedroom. So what happens is we turn everything on, okay? And now all the cold air is on the top floor and pushes down the stairwell down to the bottom floor.
So he has air conditioners running the entire day.
And it wasn't enough to push the air downstairs. So the top
The
floor would be
whole
cool,
day.
and the bottom floor would be hot as shit. All right? This is what happened last year. It sucked ass, okay? So what's funny is we're preparing. We had all this
Those are some
preparation.
big electric bills.
So last night we're like, oh, it's going to get hot. You know, we're being told it's going to get really, really hot here in Washington State. So we're going to install all the air conditioners. So we did. We actually made sure that all the air conditioners in the house, you know, I'd previously put mine in here last week, but we installed all the air conditioners in the house now. Okay? So we're ready for the heat. We're good to go. We are like, yes, bring it on. I look at the weather, guess what? It's only going to be like 72, and then it's going back down to the 60s. So the weather that they had said like 2 days before was wrong as fuck. Now everything's cool again. So in reality, we didn't have to rush to install all the air conditioners. It's nice that they're in. So now if we have a hot day or night, we can cool the house down. But it just sucks that we kind of like ran to do it. We were in a big rush. Oh God, let's get it done on our day off. Of all days, the day off when we're already stressed out and busy. That's the day we wanted to do it, but whatever. It's done now. Okay? So after that, so now I'm not even kidding. It's probably like 8, 9 p.m. We finally sat down for the first time in the entire day off. And for like maybe 2-3 hours, we watched some Master Chef and we relaxed. And we had a good time together, actually. At that point, I actually tweeted out, I was like, wow, I'm actually relaxing with my wife and we're having a good time. It took that long to get to that point, though. So, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Phil's day off.
So I'm just going to pause it there just for a second, just to get a read comments. Not head to toast, you can't work with a sweating. Yeah, you won't open a window or anything. Anything opens windows, the fucking gardeners or whatever come by and fucking Phil gets all racist because he calls them Mexican or whatever. Hershey toast, do what we do in Scotland when we get heat. Get a bit of thick cardboard and fan yourself and put ice in your drink. Aye, got ice cubes, got a wee ice tray and ice cubes at the ready. Buy a bag out of ice out of Asda. Fucking there's a sun's out, guys. It's that time of year again, that one day we've got the sun outside. Get the ice cubes ready, grab your ice trays. Went to sleep in a separate floor of the house. I got 11 mile punch. Well, Phil was still awake at 4am. At 4am, Phil was still awake tweeting. Now, he has no content to distract him. It was his day off, remember. Why is Phil up at 4am on his day off if he's not worrying about getting content sorted? Why has he stayed up that late? Of course, he won't address that on stream or anything. Fuck no. Obviously, we can all guess what he's doing, you know. It's WWE Champions time. It's gin time as well, he says, yeah. Right, I'm going to play it again, just to... But everyone agree the bingo card's okay so far. I've not missed anything, have I? I don't think I've missed anything.
Okay. Very exciting segment. All right. By the way, I'm about to get to the schedule for the week, which is a very exciting week coming up. We got a lot of stuff, really fun stuff coming up this week, variety stuff that normally wouldn't be in the normal schedule. This week is far from just being gameplay, that's for sure. Okay? But that being said, we have something new to discuss because today is June 1st, 2022. And with a new month comes a new round of goals for the channel. So, this morning, ladies and gentlemen, I am announcing the new membership goals for DSP Gaming for the month of June. For the first time ever in the year that I have been here on YouTube, we're doing a tiered goal system because now there are gifted memberships. So what does that mean? It means that if we hit our first level of memberships that I'm looking to hit for this month, we get a big reward. If we hit a tier 2 goal after that, there's another reward on top of it. So there's potential for 2 special events rather than just one, as I usually do. Why are we doing that this month? Because there's gifted memberships. Whenever there's gifted memberships, when they were gifted subs over on Twitch and now here on YouTube, if you guys haven't noticed, people like supporting the channel but helping others at the same time. They're motivated to help out when it means that someone else is also getting a positive benefit. So, I will strongly urge you guys, if you are someone who watches these streams live and you have not yet done so, enable the ability to accept a gifted membership. Because I fully believe that within the next few days, now that I'm about to announce these goals, people are going to get excited and you might have some people starting to gift memberships to try to reach them. Okay? Okay, let's talk about the goals so you guys know what's going on. So, the tier 1 membership goal for the month is 575 members. For the record, we're currently at 532, which is the most we've ever had on this channel. We are currently at the highest. And this, actually, I was shocked this morning because I came in here and I looked, I was like, wait a minute, we're at 532? We didn't lose any during my day off. We lost none. That means anyone whose membership expired, they came right back and renewed it. I was like, wow. Now, I mean, this could be one of many factors. It could just be that maybe almost no memberships expired during my day off. Or it could be that maybe you guys are actually liking what I'm doing around here. You like the variety. You're excited for new stuff and you want to keep your memberships. I don't know what it is. All right. But anyway, awesome. Whatever the reason is, thank you guys for the support. We're at the highest we've ever been. All right. So this first tiered reward at 575 members. All right. Which I feel is reasonable. 40 members with the ability to gift memberships is very viable. It was very hard to get that many new members when I didn't have gifted memberships. But now I know it's viable. Now, by the way, something I should point out here. I received gifted memberships about halfway through May. At that time, within like 2 days, I had like 100 gifted memberships. We will likely have a giant dip in memberships around mid-June. So, if we're looking to hit this goal and you are interested in possibly helping the channel out in any way, whether by becoming a member yourself or gifting memberships, it's going to make a lot more sense to do that sooner rather than later.
It would make a lot more sense if you just had a lower goal, you greedy fuck.
In memberships, now it's going to become kind of unfeasible to hit the goal. All right? As always, please understand that not everything is set in stone. You know, there are things that change on the fly all the time. We'll see what happens between now and then. But what I'm saying is for now, it would make more sense if people wanted to see membership goals hit to work on it now than wait and then have it dip and now we're like, oh my God. You know? So, what is the tier 1 membership goal for the month? The tier 1 membership goal. I know this will be a Reddit clip. I don't give a fuck. Reddit can go suck my ass. The tier 1 membership goal is as follows. If we hit 575 members, it is the return of the Viewer's Choice playthrough. Yes. 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 We have not done a Viewer's Choice event in a long ass fucking time. Really long time. Okay? What is Viewer's Choice? If we hit this milestone, it means that everyone, both members and non-members, will have the opportunity to nominate a game that I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of right here on DSP Gaming over the summer. And the thing is, this summer, actually right now is looking...
2 seconds, guys. Bear with me just for a second here.
What is Viewer's Choice? If we hit this milestone, it means that everyone,
What was that?
both members and non-members, it means that
Is he digging or is he scratching?
If we hit this milestone, it means that
Nah, that's a scratch. It's a scratch. He's behind here.
And non-members will have the opportunity to
Nah, he wasn't actually digging in the ear. It was like his thumb was scratching.
Full playthrough of.
It's an ear rub, but it's not digging inside here.
Summer.
Okay.
And the thing is, this summer actually right now is looking pretty empty for game releases. So this is a prime time to be doing a viewer's choice playthrough. Okay. Now, likely I will put some criteria down, and what I mean by that is I'm not going to be doing any insanely long JRPGs that take 90 hours to beat. No, I'm not going to be doing a visual novel that I have to read straight because there's no voice acting and it takes me 40 months to beat. I'm looking for a game that's like a normal game, okay? Normal, meaning we can probably play it over the months of, like, say, July, August, into the hardcore gaming season of September, and not have it being a lingering playthrough that I never finished. Okay? Okay, so already I'm sure you guys are going to start having ideas, okay? Now, the way it will work is thus. If we hit 575 members, 2 threads are going to go up immediately. There will be 1 thread on the main channel page of DSP Gaming, and this will say, hey, everyone, publicly nominate games you want to see. With some criteria, like I just mentioned, I'll put those criteria up so people understand what's eligible, what's not. But then there's going to be a separate thread for members only. So, channel members, all 575 of them, will have privilege and priority to nominate games as well. What will happen is that members poll will likely run for about a week or week and a half, that members thread. Then I'll turn it into a poll for whatever the top nominated games were, or actually, you know what I could do? Just see what were the top nominated games, like tally them up. So, what will happen is, after about a week or 2 of that running, we're going to do a poll. And it's going to be the top nominated games from the public thread and whatever was the top nominated game from the members thread into one final poll of, say, like 4 games or something like that. And you guys will start to vote. And then whatever game wins, that's going to be a full-on playthrough that I'm going to be doing right here on streams and, of course, on demand on DSP Gaming. Okay? We've done this many times before in the past. It has worked out really well. Some examples of games that I've played: the Yakuza series, the Danganronpa series, the Persona series, Super Mario Sunshine, Sonic 2006, Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot. I mean, just to name a few. I could probably sit here for like an hour rattling off every viewer's choice playthrough that I've done. Recently, games like Fallout New Vegas, okay? That kind of stuff. Really good stuff. Really fun stuff that likely I never would have played without viewer's choice or viewer guidance.
2 seconds, Dash. Let me know into like a minute or so.
Nominated game from the members thread into one final.
I do believe you, but what I hear as well, just to be sure.
Like that. And you guys will start to vote. And then whatever game wins, that's going to be a full-on playthrough that I'm going to be doing right here on streams and, of course, on demand on DSP.
You were right, Dash.
Okay?
Spot
We've done
on.
this many times before in the past.
Good spot, Dash.
It has worked out really well. Some examples of games that I've played: the Yakuza series, the Danganronpa series, the Persona series, Super Mario Sunshine, Sonic 2006, Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot. I mean, just to name a few. I could probably sit here for like an hour rattling off every viewer's choice playthrough that I've done. Recently, games like Fallout New Vegas, okay? That kind of stuff. Really good stuff. Really fun stuff that likely I never would have played without viewer's choice or viewer guidance. Some genres there I never even heard of until you guys nominated them for me to play. And now my eyes have been opened and I play all the new releases from those franchises, right? So, I'm excited for this. I hope you guys are too. It's the return of a big event that people liked in the past and always supported. I hope that we'll see some support this month. So again, if you want to see the return of viewer's choice, please consider becoming a member. And by the way, this is not the real 1 Minute Man. I'm just going to ban them right now. This is some idiot trying to impersonate him. So,
how do you know it's not the 1 Minute Man? How do you know? You didn't even check the details. You can't check the details.
Or, you know, give some memberships, which is now available here on the channel. That's how you can work towards this goal. Now, there is a tier 2 goal. Okay? There is a tier 2 goal.
Get ready for a react. He's going to say
not
react.
Revealing that yet.
Oh, he's not revealing that.
Actually, I'm going to tell you what it is, but I'm not going to reveal how many members it'll be. Let's put it that way.
Oh, fuck off, you disingenuous
tier
cunt.
2 goal. Once we've hit the tier 1 goal, then we can focus on it. But what will it be? Well, it's going to give you the ability to essentially select the next React event that I want to do. All right, the React stuff that I've been doing has been doing really well. Just this week, we got 2 Reacts coming up. Tomorrow, I'm reacting to the Sony State of Play press conference. And then on Saturday, we got me reacting to the John and Howard video, which we're going to talk about in a bit, because I got a bit to say about that. So, yeah, I'm excited for this. And I like the variety of content that I'm doing. I like the fact that we're kind of mixing it up. Later on this month, there'll be even more.
You can tell it's coming. React.
There's going to be whatchamacallit, me reacting to the Summer Games Fest, and then also to the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase, as long as everything goes according to plan. I don't know, if anything bad could happen as a result of doing these. People have told me it seems like there's just everyone does it and it's no problem.
By the way, as soon as we win bingo, I might just bail.
So I guess I will,
because I don't want to hear Phil Long and have
issues, but everyone else
if we win,
right? So
I'm out of here.
Would be safe to do,
fuck that shit,
right?
I'm gone. So yeah, fingers crossed. If we win any second, I'm fucking out of here. Or just direct everyone to Dark Dave or something.
My nose is bothering me. Allergies.
Nah, it's not the same thing. Not the same thing, Dash.
Dude, allergies this year not only are so bad, the pollen outside is out of control. Like, it's June now, and we have pollen exploding outside like it's the first day of spring. Like, yesterday, my wife and I are out, like I told you, we were out for all day pretty much doing all these errands and appointments, and it looks like it's fucking snowing. All that cottony pollen is in the air floating everywhere around. So, oh my God, my eyes are bothering, my nose, I'm coughing, my face, my head is itching everywhere. Like, ah! So I did take some medication this morning, and hopefully it'll kick in soon and then it won't bother me anymore. But man, it sucked ass, and the pollen is so ridiculous right now. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, just this month, we're going to have all these React events and everything. But anyway, the Tier 2 members goal for this month will be basically you guys will have another impact on what the next React event will do. I'll be doing will be. However, I'm going to tell you this, guys, right now, okay? Currently, I'm basically working on the final preparation for Saturday's React event, which is me reacting to the John and Howard video, okay? Just to let you guys know, it is not easy at this point for me. As I'm getting through the video, more and more memories in the past are coming up. Things that rather I would have liked to leave in the past. But they brought them up. And it's actually pretty hurtful right now to me. I'm at a point in the video where I'm like, oh my God, like, geez. And now we got to get into this shit. Something that I hoped,
Hey boys,
sad
this.
memories and shit. It's like, geez, man. And I got to deal with this. Because these guys just had to bring it up in the video, even though it literally has nothing to do with anything. But you'll see come Saturday, all right? But anyway,
I think, does that count? Does that count as defense mode?
I'm going through it.
Does that count as defense mode, where it's like, these guys just had to bring it up? He's trying so fucking hard. I bet he's never studied so hard for anything in his life, trying to think of ways to as excuses. Let's keep playing and see what he says. Let's keep playing.
It's to the point where now, in that video, they brought up such stuff that had nothing to do with anything we ever had said or done publicly. Okay? That's why it is worth bringing up, Phil. It is worth bringing up because they had to address these things, because behind the scenes, that's on the bingo card as well, by the way, but behind the scenes, you've done a lot of things that were quite disingenuous, quite hurtful to them, and they had to bring this up because it's these character traits in you that caused so much grief in the first place, not just to them, but also to other people involved, like Respect the Pact. This is definitely defense mode, but let's let him finish. Look at that fucking face, by the way. What a pause. Right, play. I have to go back, and I'm trying to remember stuff, and I'm looking for not necessarily evidence, but reminders of shit and how stuff went down. And I literally, and I've never done this before, I've taken fucking notes on this video. I'm like, take a note of what's said here, take a note, look for this, look for that. Oh my God. This is so stupid. The funny part is people are so dumb. They're like, why are you doing this before you react? I've seen the video a bunch of times.
And it's not a React video.
7 years old.
It's not a React video.
It's not my first time reaction to it. This is one of the dumbest things you could possibly say. You have to be a moron to say that. It's a 7-year-old fucking...
Oh, wait a second. I think I actually missed one now. Let's go back. Just 25 seconds. Wait for
Take a note of what's said here. Take a note. Look for this. Look for that. Oh my God. You know, this is so stupid. You know, the funny part is people are so dumb. They're like, why are you doing this before you react? I've seen the video a bunch of times. This video is 7 years old. It's not my first time reaction to it. This is one of the dumbest things you could possibly say. You have to be a moron to say that. It's a 7-year-old fucking video. I've seen it. Everyone's seen it. How could it be an honest first time reaction? You're a dummy. God, people are stupid.
But Phil, it's not a react video then. This is exactly the fucking point we're trying to make. Look, you can make react videos if you want, if that's the way you want to go down, but this is what you're doing now. What you plan to do on Saturday is not a react video. It is an explanation video. It's an excuse video. This is why I was such a cunt video. It is not a react video in the pure sense of the word. You cannot call something a reactionary video when you're not actually genuinely reacting to it. You're just retconning it instead. It is not reactionary content that you're making on Saturday. It is literally false advertising. He's actually being a fake by saying it's a react video. He's actually being fake. More fake than usual. So there you go. Yeah, not even he could come up with it. It's not just on the fly for this video. This is what I'm saying. That's why he's taking notes. He is desperate to try and spin this as positively as possible. And him crying about how things that weren't even brought up in pub. That's exactly the point, though. There's things that he'd done in that relationship with them that they had to bring up because Phil was such a person. I bet the thing that he's really annoyed at being brought up is things like him suddenly having the BMW in the driveway. Like nobody's getting paid and he leased out a BMW. I bet he's so annoyed that got brought up. That's probably what he's thinking of. At least one of those things anyway. Look guys, we'll keep playing it, right? But I think we can tick defense mode, can we? Wait for it, we'll just wait for it. Hang on.
But anyway,
that's near scratch. That's not a dig.
Man, you know, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be as much of a challenge and as much of a painful thing to get through as it's also going to feel probably relieving by the time it's done. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that's been open, 7 years. A 7-year open wound, essentially. And like I said, I'm taking this way more seriously, I feel, than pretty much a lot of things that I've ever done.
Yeah, this is defense mode.
I'm going back, I'm trying to remember things.
We got a bingo, baby.
Not necessarily dredge up, but look for like things we said to each other, evidence of conversations that were had.
That's bingo, baby.
It's to that point. And, it's
I'm gonna
hard,
let him finish.
But at the same time, finally getting it off my chest and finally talking about it, I will feel better. In a lot of cases, like I said, I do feel...
Let him finish.
Looking back now, how awful I kind of treated people because I was in a mindset that a lot of people don't realize.
That's a definitely defense mode. He's blaming the mindset for him being a cunt.
You know what I'm saying? Hindsight's 20/20. You can look back now and say, oh, this was wrong and this was wrong. In the time frame when it was happening, I didn't know any of this stuff was going down. And again, one of the major themes of what we're going to do on Saturday is transparency. And that if you ever have a problem with someone, you should just tell them. Because, again, in that video, the way things are played out or spread out isn't actually how they happened or how they were publicly discussed. And, again, I'm getting so far ahead of myself. But let me just put it this way. It's probably going to be one of the most challenging things I've ever done in 14 years of content creation and in the 40 years of my life. It's actually going to be one of the most difficult things I've done to do this. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress as I'm going through this video. I'm trying to do it like a little bit every night. So that way I'm not like over stressing myself.
What AM is up to, apparently.
Well, I've never
working on this.
Ever really done anything like this before. In regards to like, wow, I'm taking notes to say, here's what they said and here's my take and let's combine the two and, what does that say in a big picture aspect? And, oh, man.
Man, I think he's finished with his section.
The point I'm making here is, the reason I'm bringing it up at this point, after Saturday, I have absolutely positively no fucking desire to react to any drama shit in the near future.
Oh,
like, I know that I'm talking about, oh, Phil, will you react to the original This Is How You Don't Play? I might one day, but I'm not fucking doing it soon. Not after Saturday. Saturday is going to be like,
You know what,
divine
guys?
overload for me, and I had enough of this.
We're
shit
only like halfway through the pre-stream, but we've got a bingo. We could keep going, keep ticking off boxes, but I've got shit I want today. I want to go to fucking get drink. It's technically we're off work for the rest of the week, and well, I was anyway. But it's a bank holiday tomorrow. And it's a bank holiday Friday. We've got a long weekend in store. I'm going to try and get some bevy in, get some drinks in, and enjoy our goddamn night. So we've got bingo. And we've got it thanks to everyone in here in this chat who contributed, to people, Dashy especially. Once again, the MVP or spotting things I wasn't paying attention to. He's ears close to the ground, as they say, whatever, even though it's just a fucking stream. But yeah, I done my best to stay as quiet as I could and not talk over Phil too much, just so people could actually hear the dumb shit Phil was saying. If you want to catch the pre-stream for any reason, to hear Phil ramble on some more about shit, there's Raw DDM. There's actually, let's have a quick look. See, actually, let's just go. There's me and the thing. So, Rydrake streaming. Grug's bish ass day off, and Duty Streams is also streaming. So there you go. You got two options there. And by the way, Yusuf, I don't know if you're still here, Yusuf. But yeah, I did try and get in touch with Duty just to say you were trying to do something, but I don't think you've seen that. But do you want to suffer more, guys? Anyway, the fact of the matter is, like, just wrong thing to drag. Shit, I wanted to drag. Is it this one I drag? Yeah, I want to drag that. So, oh, fuck's sake, hang on. Just drag that a wee bit. So now you've seen my subscription video now. But yeah, there's like a raw DDM. I can drag it over here as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's taking priority. Hide the bingo. Get rid of the bingo. There you go. Raw DDM is available. Dark Days Mirror is available. Rydrake's available. Duty Streams is available. There's also a video from Dick Stricken Vlogs or whatever. Dick Stricken. You know what I'm saying. There's plenty of things available in live right now if you want to enjoy a pre-stream. But as for me, we got our goddamn bingo. I'm gonna go and buy some drink at Asda and enjoy my goddamn night. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I appreciate all your input. I appreciate the contributions. Yusuf, thank you very much for a tip earlier on. If you've not subbed yet, please sub. Spread the word. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. I'm at 910 right now, last I've seen, so we're 90 subs away from hitting the 1,000 mark. But guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening or the rest of your day, wherever you are in this crazy world. And I am going to leave it at that. Have a good one. Peace out. Thank you and good night.